Everything.
Thank you.
Right, Whoop?
Yeah, I have to say, I was going to wear that.
It's fabulous.
But then I realized that I'd have to wait till
I wanted my hair like that, but I didn't have time. This morning, I would have had to get up way, way earlier.
So true.
Well, you just walked out to your hit, 1995. Wow. Just a Girl. Megan and I were just commenting, you're like a freak of nature. I mean, you've had this gorgeous. You've had this incredible career. That song, and people love you. That song was it just became this feminist anthem, and even Captain Marvel, right?
I know I had a very proud moment.
Yeah,
I was like, it's incredible. I think it is incredible because when I wrote the song, I was just so naive. I literally hadn't even written very many songs, and nobody knew I didn't even know who I was. Nobody knew, and I just kind of wrote this song because I feel like I was just getting in touch with that feeling when you're born. If you're a female, you don't think about it. You're just a human. Do you know what I'm saying? And then through life, you sort of start to realize, oh, wait, someone just whistled? What does that mean? And you get this kind of like power through your sexuality, but then you're kind of, vulnerable at the same time because all of a sudden you're a victim. Like, I can't drive late at night? Why? So you have all these like awarenesses, like as you're getting older. And I just wanted to write a song about that. And I thought the idea of just a girl, you know what I mean? It's like sarcastic. So I never thought anyone would hear the song or that like I would be sitting here talking about it all these years later, but I feel proud of it. And when that scene comes on in the movie, I was sitting there with my kids, and I was like, and usually like you're in a movie and it's like 1 second, and it just kept going. And I was like, oh my gosh! And my son's like, be quiet! I was screaming. I was like screaming in the movie theater, but it was exciting.
And Just a Girl has 3 boys, which is hilarious.
Yes, I know. I'm surrounded by boys my whole life.
You have 3 boys?
I have 3 boys. I have a 13-year-old, and I have 11 and a 5-year-old.
Oh, I got it all.
Beautiful. I know. It's a lot.
Well, you also have, and I was just in Vegas, and there are ads everywhere for your new residency.
Girls' Night.
Called Just a Girl. I'm happy to.
You're going to forewarn. You're doing like a...
I'm doing a whole Vegas residency, yeah.
Through 2020, correct?
Yeah, I've done about, I think I've done about 35 shows so far. It's been kind of magical. So different from like a tour.
It's so much more intimate. I have found because it's so small.
And it's just different because you could imagine when you're on tour, you're going like, okay, here's me and New York, we're here together, like coming together. This is like people from all over the world buying a plane ticket, getting a hotel room and making an event out of it. And it's also, you're competing with Vegas. So it's just really a tall order, and I feel like after all these years, I had to have all that experience to be able to take on a show like that because, this show is basically my life boiled down to a stage show, it feels like. And it's just very intimate. It's very nostalgic. It feels like an exchange of love every night because everybody's like living their version of whatever that song was in their life at that time. And so it's been magical, actually.
It sounds great. I want to go to that show.
You to come.
Let's go.
Actually, no doubt was the first concert I ever went to.
What?
Yeah, I was a young teenager, and I'm Just a Girl. It was such a powerful song for me back then. So thank you. You really have inspired so many,
That's so
many
crazy.
women.
That is, I'm listening to you, but I cannot.
But I remember the
digest
concert
that.
so well. You are such a talent. But
Thank you.
I got to ask about Blake Shelton.
Okay, let's talk about Blake.
You call him Blakey, and he calls you his person?
His person?
Or what is his nickname for you?
He calls me pretty girl, but you know.
That's fitting.
I don't know.
I followed your romance from the beginning because I watched The Voice, and everyone could kind of see it sort of happening. You guys are such different people.
Yeah, it's very unusual. Life
bought a
is
house
full
together.
of crazy, weird surprises. Yeah. We didn't buy a house together, really, but I mean, we definitely did not see this coming. And every single season I've been on The Voice, it's been like a completely different time in my life. Like, first season, I literally just gave birth to this little baby at 44 years old. Like, never thought that was going to happen. And then I think he was only 4 months old when I started. And then the next season, everybody knows my life like blew up in my face, and it was like this crazy like life change. And then the third season, I'm falling in love with Blake Shelton. Like, I didn't even know he existed before that, a cowboy. Like, what? Like, I didn't even know about, I've never met a real hillbilly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and so.
You're like a California girl.
I am.
Does he see himself as a hillbilly?
He is a hillbilly.
Yeah, he does.
Whatever that means.
You know she don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.